Alright, I'm here with this incredibly hot British guy. Pay attention, ladies. And his name is?
Stephen Green.
Alright, well tell us all about this little toddler here.
This is the latest large-scale release from Forge World. It's been designed by...
Can you move a little closer so we can see how big this thing is?
I can put a little model next to him, if that would help.
There you go. There you go.
It's been designed by Mr. Will Hayes, with the pilot being done by Simon Egan. It's been taken about 9 to 12 months to complete the kit. It's being touted as the most powerful thing in Warhammer 40,000 that's got a miniature made for it. And I think that's about all you need to say about it. Just have a good look.
Right, that is really outstanding. Alright. Well, how about you dish us some dirt on Forge World? Give me some inside information.
There's not really a lot to tell. We're a little part of Games Workshop. We design all our stuff in-house with our own studio.
I said dirt. I know you got it.
I have no dirt on Forge World.
Alright.
I'm sorry.
That's awesome. Boy, they must make you take some test of loyalty.
Pretty much.
That it's like, hold up these burning coals for a half an hour.
It's true.
That's awesome. Well, that's really neat. How about some of this other stuff?
Of our new Warhammer Forge models at the moment. That's just coming out.
So is Warhammer Forge a completely separate company then? Or is it a subsidiary? Is it like in the other room there were some guys doing it anyway? What's going on?
It's still part of Forge World. We just have specific guys who are on specific projects. So some of the guys are working on Warhammer Forge at the moment.
Okay.
And we've got a lot of new stuff coming in the not too distant future.
Well, that's great. Now, I've always theorized that Forge World is kind of a testing ground for new codexes that are coming out. Like you put out experimental rules, but then that becomes like fodder for...
I think we like to try and help support and fill out the IP. So our job is to have a look at where the gaps are, fill those in. Have a look to see what we can do cool without disrupting what the main GW does.
What's the sentiment when a plastic kit comes out for something you already made?
It's absolutely fantastic.
Okay, so like it's graduated into the main line then?
Well, if you look at what happens is like with the Valkyrie, when that came out, the first thing we did was we could then take a plastic kit and play with it and add things to it, do accessories, do conversions, and it just gives us more freedom.
Alright. What percentage of your releases do you think actually make it into the army books?
I don't think we're in too many of the army books, so I think we're starting to see more and more of our stuff migrating through. I think
migrating through into officialdom.
I think as we work closely with the GW studio, we're getting more aligned with how our rules sit with their rules. And so hopefully going forward it should all...
You know, I'm really just beating around the bush. I want to know if the Wasp is going to be in the new Eldar Codex, because I think that thing's awesome.
I'm sorry, I don't know.
Okay. Now I notice there's a clear plastic piece on this one.
I think
that's different.
It's our first clear resin model.
Oh, it's a clear resin part. Oh, that is really super neat. That is great. What a fantabulous model.
Yeah, some of our guys in the studio have been experimenting with it, and once we've got it right, we felt comfortable enough to put it out there.
I think that's great. So how much leeway does an artist have in what he creates? Does he get to pitch an idea like, hey, I really want to make this?
Absolutely. I mean, that's part of it. It's, the ideas have got to come from people knowing the IP, understanding it, and saying, hey, this would be really cool, what do you think about that? And then we work very closely.
Does it get approved?
Yes.
Though?
Yes.
Does it ever happen that somebody, like, out of their bottom drawer comes this thing, it's like, you guys don't know it, but I've been working on this, and then it's like, oh yeah, we got to put that out there. Is there such a thing?
More often than you would think.
Okay, because I always thought that it was like, you know, somebody plays Eldar over at Forge World.
Yeah. Maybe.
Alright, that's awesome. Alright, well I guess that's about as dirty as we're going to get. So, thank you very much, Stephen. You're a real pro. Much appreciated.
Thank you very much.